Hi everyone, thank you for watching my video on classroom management strategies for elementary school. First, we're going to discuss some prevention strategies. First, you want to avoid any triggers that might trigger a negative behavior in your classroom. You want to avoid noisy crowds, but if not possible, you want to get your student ready for the situation by telling them what's going to happen and tell them some strategies for themselves to use, such as covering their ears if they get uncomfortable. Then you want to avoid negative language as well in your classroom, not just for triggers, but for all students, because it gives them a better mindset on learning. For example, you can not say no or stop. You can say, can you make a better choice? Or we're going to keep all 4 legs of the chair on the ground to keep us safe. You also want to provide structure in your classroom. So you want to set clear expectations in the beginning of the school year. You can do this with all students and have them sign it as well, so they know what they're expected to do. Then you'll want to have a visual schedule in your classroom. This will help all students know what's happening next, and that way they don't have to call out to ask when they're going to lunch or when they're going to have math time. Then you want to have planned activities for any transition time, and this will help lessen the chaos in your room and help the students know when it's time to transition. For example, some teachers like to clap and have the students clap back to know when it's transition time, or play a little game on the rug to get them refocused on the next activity. Then you want to increase appropriate behavior in your classroom. So you can do this through reinforcers. There are many different reinforcers, but for younger students, high fives and verbal praise work best because they're always looking for a high five from an adult or a praise. Each student is different with the type of reinforcer that they need, so you want to know your student, and there's many different reinforcers that can be used. You can also use social skills to increase appropriate behavior, and this can initiate appropriate social interaction between the students. You can role play and show them how to share or how to wait for turns, and this will help increase the appropriate behavior as well. Then you want to decrease any inappropriate behavior. So when you see an inappropriate behavior happening, you want to redirect the student. So you want to ignore the inappropriate behavior and redirect them to a new task or the task that is at hand. You can also use verbal prompting, and this will help the student know what they're supposed to be doing or what is expected of them. You can use nonverbal prompting, as you can see in the picture beside. The teacher's using some nonverbal prompting to tell the students to raise their hand quietly. You can also change the environment, so you can change a student's seating or move a student closer to the teacher to help decrease this inappropriate behavior as well. There are many different teaching strategies to use as well, and I'm going to focus on direct instruction and modeling. Direct instruction can be used in the classroom to help the students learn and be engaged in the instruction. The teacher will show and tell the students what is expected of them, and then give them the steps to complete this. Then the teacher will watch the students complete this activity to make sure that they're doing it correctly. The teacher can also use modeling as well, and it can engage the students into the teacher's thought process and help them know what's expected of them in an assignment or an experiment or whatever it may be. Thank you for watching my video on classroom management strategies, and I hope you found it helpful.